Hi everyone, FMGreeno here and welcome back to the Lions Roar, my FM22 international save with Senegal. So, we've made it through the group stages of the Qatar World Cup in 2022, pretty comfortably to be honest, but today we face what I think is going to be a real test. We're up against Poland in the knockout stages. Well, we've had a really busy year as an international side, that's for sure. Today is going to be our 20th international fixture of the season. Obviously, we had the AFCON earlier in the season, then all the AFCON qualifiers for the next AFCON, which is coming up next year, and now into the World Cup. As you can see in the World Cup, if you haven't caught up with the last couple of episodes, you should go back and take a look. We beat Jamaica 2-0, then we beat Qatar, the host nation, 5-0, and in a pretty big crunch game at the end of the group, we put 2 past Serbia. Turned out to be a fairly comfortable win, to be honest. So that put us top of the group, as you can see here. We had 9 points, 9 goal difference. We've yet to concede a goal, which is pretty spectacular, to be honest. And Jamaica, surprisingly, were the team that came through the group stage with us. Now, that means we have to go and face Poland. They're ranked 18th in the world. Strangely, we've actually gone up to 6th ourselves, which is about as high as an African nation has ever been, I think. So I'm pretty happy with that. But like I say, I think this is going to be a really big test. And there's one main reason. This guy, Robert Lewandowski, of course, plays up front for Poland. He is very, very good. As you can see here, he has scored 6 international goals this season. But 5 of them have actually come during this World Cup. If we take a little look at their schedule through the group, they took on Colombia in their first game, beat them 5-1, Robert Lewandowski hat-trick. Then they took on Iran, and Lewandowski got another 2 in a 6-2 win. The one thing that might go in our favour a little bit is in their last group game, they faced Portugal and got smashed up a bit, 4-1. So that gives me a little bit of hope that there might be a little bit of weakness in their back line, and as we know, we're a pretty big attacking threat. Anyway, enough about our opponents. Let's go and see how we're setting up for that game. As you can see with our lineup, we do have a couple of players who are not at peak condition. So Abdou Diallo, one of our centre halves, you can see here, a little bit short of full fitness, and Sadio Mane too. Now Mane is a key man for us, although his form has not been that great. You can see here he's picked up a 7.06 rating in his last few games. But if you compare that to the performances of some of his teammates, including Boulaye Dia, who has been a huge goal-scoring threat in this tournament, yeah, he looks like he's a bit off the boil, doesn't he? Our highest performing player is Ismaila Sarr, who's been playing out on the right-hand side here. Fortunately, he is fully fit today. There are some gaps on our bench. A couple of players who maybe would have been in the first team. Idrissa Gueye certainly would have done, that's for sure. He's suspended today, as is Kara and Bodge. Now, he might have played today to replace Diallo, had he been available. But seeing as he's not, we're going to give Diallo the nod. Mbaye Niang as well, he is also out. He's normally our third choice striker, but he has come up with some pretty important goals at times, so he could be a big miss for us. But here's the lineup we're going with today. We're going with Mendy in goal, Ballo-Touré, Diallo, Koulibaly, and Sabai is going to play right back. He comes in for Moussa Wagué, who is a little bit tired himself. We're going with Ndiaye and Kouyaté in midfield, Balde, Mane, and Ismaila Sarr, and the star striker himself, Dia, up front. Let's get over to the stadium and see how we get on. So here we are, a packed stadium here in Qatar for this crunch second round game between Poland and Senegal. So I'm expecting this to be a little bit of a tighter encounter than some of the ones we've had so far, perhaps. We've made a decent start in terms of keeping Poland at bay and having a couple of chances ourselves, but the first highlight of the game goes to Poland, and here's Jozwiak. Oh, Mendy, what a save! It was a good tackle on Jozwiak. The ball fell to Lewandowski. Fairly creative finish, but Mendy was equal to it, thank goodness. Here's Lewandowski on the ball again. Oh, that's a fairly industrial challenge on him by Ismaila Sarr. But we don't get to see the free kick. That's good. It means nothing really happened with it. So we're over halfway through the first half now. Not too much to report. Like I say, I was expecting this to be a little bit of a tighter game. I think we're doing all right. We're holding our own. Our pass completion rate is good. Our shots on target, all that seem to be a slightly better position than than our opponents, and we had a good chance there at the back post with Ismail Assar, didn't we? Just nodded it wide. I wonder what's happened to Boulaye Dia in this half. He's been our main man in the tournament with 5 goals so far, but he's been pretty anonymous up to this point. Keita Balde's on a 6.3 as well. We do have Crepin Diatta on the bench, so maybe there's a change we'll be looking to make before too long. So what are we going to tell the boys here? I think it's going to be a fairly calm team talk. How about, yeah, we keep up the hard work and the result will come. Anyone want to react in any way? Defended well today. I'm happy. Diallo and Koulibaly apparently don't like that. Yeah, no one likes being told they've done a good job today. Come on. Let's get out for the second half and see if we can pinch the goal we need to make it through to the next round. I did check the draw, actually, and if we do get through this tie, good effort there, we will be facing the winners of a game between Italy and South Korea. Italy, pretty strong favourites in that game, to be honest, so it certainly doesn't get any easier if we do make it past this stage, but there's no guarantees of doing that. There's a man unmarked in the middle, which is probably Lewandowski. We could do without that happening. He's got on that one, hasn't he? But nodded it over, thankfully. He's the real danger man. I think no matter how well we're playing, as long as it stays at 0-0, we really, really have to pay very, very close attention to him. Here's Keita Balde, whose game is not improving any. Oh dear! Has he scored? The linesman is not flagging. I think we've got a goal up. Come on! It kind of came out of nothing. It was a decent ball here from Kouyaté. Mane into Ismail Assar. And I don't know what Szczesny was doing there. He should have just come and claimed that fairly comfortably, but Dia managed to nip in front of him and just tuck it into the net. Right, so I think we need to make a change or two here. I am going to take Keita Balde off because he's fairly tired and playing absolutely dreadfully. So we'll bring Crepin Diatta on there. And we could probably do with making a change in midfield. Maybe Undai comes out and we'll bring Mamadou Koulibaly on. Bit of fresh legs in that sort of central midfield engine room. So, just over 20 minutes to go now. Can we hold on? I think we're going to, with almost 10 minutes to go, we're going to start putting a little bit of time wasting on, not too much. Don't want to jinx things. Here come Poland, though. Good challenge, but we don't win the ball. Lewandowski, he looked like he might have been off there. Oh, he's put it wide. No, it was blocked. It's gone for a corner. Great defending then. Well, well, well. And the corner comes to nothing. That was a big chance, the sort of one you expect Lewandowski to tuck away. Maybe, just maybe, that's an indication it might be our day. Let's not speak too soon, though. Here's Balotore. Ismail Assar, that surely has got to seal it. Or the referee is coming in, though. The Poland players are surrounding him. They're appealing for offside. Who was offside, though? Let's have a little look. Oh, it has been disallowed. Well, I think we need to have a look at the replay of this. Well, it wasn't anyone involved in the play. I think it was Sadio Mane in the middle. Well, that seems a bit unfair. And here comes Krychowiak. He's found Click in acres of space. Oh, and thankfully he's fired over. Right, I need to make a change. If you look here, look how tired these lads are. It's going to be Sadio Mane coming off, and we're going to bring Papin Sarr on for him, just for the last few minutes. Hopefully, we don't go into extra time. Not that Mane would have been able to do anything, had we done so. But it looks like, there we go. It wasn't always pretty, that's for sure. And it was a tight game, like I predicted. But our back four have done an absolutely sterling job, and Dia has once again come up clutch up front. We're into the next round. So, as you can see here, as a result of beating Poland in the second round, we have now come up against Italy in the quarter-final. They fairly comfortably put South Korea away 3-0. Now, they are definitely going to be a strong opponent. I think they're ranked about 8th or 9th in the world, so that's going to be a big, big ask. But our boys have shown they're up to the task, so you never know. We might just be able to pinch it. Well, I hope you enjoyed today's episode. It wasn't exactly the goal fest that we've been enjoying in some of the previous episodes, but a really decent performance, I think, against a very strong side. If you did enjoy it, don't forget to drop a like on there for me. And if you've got any comments about this episode, how you think I'm going to do against Italy, or anything else to do with the series, drop that into the comments section below. And don't forget, if you're not yet subscribed to the channel, click on that button and ding the little bell for notifications so you don't miss any of the upcoming content. It just remains for me to thank you for watching, and I will see you soon for some more action back here in Qatar with Senegal. Bye for now.